and it was just a strange loss. They were far from their best, but still managed to keep it close.
Yeah, really the only thing close, though, about that game was the score. In just about every other aspect, they were totally outplayed.
And it's Doncic missing.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Powell. Here's Porzingis. It's good on the putback.
And they get that first bucket. 1 for 4 to start this game.
Outside Burks. Takes it inside. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall, without the ball, seeing some room where he can make an impact, rolls there, and does a nice job on the finish.
Now here's Doncic. An important score for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Doncic. Driving in. Goes back up. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
Fournier with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Pass to Powell. On the wing, Finney-Smith. And here's Doncic outside. They get it back.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now here's Noel. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Pass to Bullock. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And this could be an uncertain time of year for a lot of teams, Brent, with the trade deadline coming up fast.
Well, a lot of players too, BA, and these trades that come up not always are about just the player and their playing style. There's so many financial implications that are in place. And you start to wonder, are teams building for the rest of this season or starting to situate themselves for the next 2 or 3 years?
Here's Randall. And Porzingis with the block.
Great anticipation there. Porzingis in the right spot and throws that one away.
Doncic outside. And the layup is good. Doncic has got 11 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Now a timeout called by New York. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
They won both of their meetings last season. Would love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
Well, we'll find out. Such talent on the floor tonight on each side of the matchup. There's some conference pride at stake, too. Both teams being among the cream of the crop in the East and the West.
Now here's Rose. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
1 minute left in the first quarter. With the drive. 2 points. That one goes.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
The Mavericks leading. Brunson with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. That's tipped. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose.
That's his first personal.
That's his first foul of the game. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Pass to Brunson. Here's Kleba. Oh, a magnificent rejection. 6 on the shot clock. And it's stolen by Rose.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul charged to Tim Hardaway Jr.
And that one falls for Rose. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. From deep, here's Doncic. Fires in the triple. Doncic has got 14.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so Rose knocks them both down.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He had... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass to this point, guys. A bunch of putbacks for them.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
One thing about Derrick Rose that's never changed over the years, Grant, is his ability to come through in the clutch. When a big basket is needed, he's the guy you want on the court.
Well, how many times have we seen it? End-of-game situation, Rose in an isolation set. And even against a double team, he finds a way to shake free and get the bucket. As dependable as it gets when the pressure's on. Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Lets the three fly. Again, Doncic missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett can do that pass on target, and R.J. taking care of the rest.
Now here's Doncic. 16 points for him. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Now here's Quickly. How quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
A good look from Doncic. Dallas again missing.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Quickly from outside. And the Mavericks with possession here. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And it's Doncic on the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
The strength and power of Doncic shows up every game. Very physical for his position.
Now a timeout called by New York. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
It seemed like coming into that game, they looked a little off, and they never really hit their stride.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of effort that they want to repeat anytime soon.
Your Knicks City answers. Make some noise.
Here's Burks. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. On the wing quickly. And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Randall draws the double. And the shot goes in. Randall's got 6. Well, we've had our fair share of father-son duos in the league. But Brett, you and your dad, one of only 4 duos to win a championship ring each.
Well, I know I was fortunate to win 2 and not just 1, but my dad was really responsible for the one at Golden State in 1975, being the MVP of that final series.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Doncic. 20 points for him. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal.
It's on Alec Burks.
Second team foul.
Entering the league at just 19 years old, Luka Doncic has loads of experience overseas. Won an MVP in Spain, which is widely considered the second best league in the world.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Here's quickly. That one rolls around and rims out.
Now, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Luka Doncic.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Mavericks foul.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And one big difference for Randall now, his ability to finish with the right hand.
Well, it's opened up a whole world of possibilities as teams just want him to go left. If he spins back and feels confident, he'll use that right hand to get a finish.
Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It's his first personal.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
First one falls for him.
Well, the talent for Porzingis is off the charts, and the 7'3" Latvian has some incredible post moves, a lethal jumper. Just keep pushing his talent envelope. Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Doncic outside. To the inside. Here's Powell. Rose grabs the board. New York trailing. Deflected. And he stays with it. Throws it up high. And stolen by Porzingis. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. We'll be right back with you shortly. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far.
Goaltending call.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Pass to Bullock. And here's Porzingis. Check by Randall. Dallas needs to get off a shot. From 7. And he nails the jumper. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
So nice to see a big guy with that kind of shooting touch. One of Porzingis' strongest attributes.
Here's Fournier. Randall with it. And he banks in the layup. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Porzingis. And here's Doncic. He's got 22. Finney-Smith with it. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
The assist.
90 seconds into the second half now. On the wing, Fournier. This for the tie. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Doncic into the lane. And he makes it. And it's a 5-point Dallas lead.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
And he drives in. Pass to Randall. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Good, solid start to the half. Hitting 3 out of 4.
Outside Finney-Smith. Left side Porzingis. Back to Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. And it's blocked by Noel.
Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
Here's the break. Pushing it up now. Doncic, no good. So it's the Knicks now. It's a 3-point game. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along too.
2 minutes remaining.
From deep, here's Doncic. Gets the 3 ball to go. Doncic has got 27 points. Outside Fournier. To the paint. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
You wonder if the coaching staff is encouraging these kind of nights and aggressive play from Randall to take over.
Pass to Cauley Stein. Here's Bullock. Doncic outside. With the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
New York.
Yeah, the reach a factor there for Cauley Stein. I'd love to see him hit the boards a little bit more often.
Who wants a free t-shirt?
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
You gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:19 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Rose. He's got 11 to the middle. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
That's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
Pass to Green. Now Hardaway. Down low. Marjanovic. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Rose with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Rose with the bucket.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Outside, Green. Pass to Marjanovic. Shoots over Robinson. Another one falls for Dallas.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? The Mavericks on top. They're up by 4. And we're coming back. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Doncic with it. Fires for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. Doncic has got 30.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Here's Rose. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Porzingis. And here's Doncic outside. The Mavericks rebound. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good. So New York will take it the other way now.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Finney Smith. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
48.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And he gets the bucket. Randall's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
Back to Doncic. Cranes the triple. Doncic has got 33 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Kicks it out to Barron. Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Bullock. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And they doubled up Doncic. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's the break. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. From deep. And the Mavericks, another three. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
Now, the team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 16. 1:36 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Onto the floor for your New York Knicks.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. For three, Barrett drops in the three.
Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. And Doncic with the jam.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Mavericks.
And as we see the game wind down, you have to remember all the second chance buckets this team put on the board.
They definitely won it with their offensive rebounding. We watched them attack the ball and turn misses into makes all game long.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Back to Bullock. Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. Randall pulls down the board. And so it's New York with it. Down by 15. For three, Barrett. Doncic pulls down the board. From deep three-point range. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce.
Life cold, but at least we get to wear a jacket. Where I'm from, you either make it happen. Not in a million years, I thought that I'd make it rapping. Hit my look like I gotta have a beauty pageant. J. Cole album got me through a lot. I was on the sideline trying to get a spot. Couple went left, guess they ain't see the plot. Painting pictures with these lyrics like I'm Basquiat. Used to tell my people I was trying to be a rapper. They wanted me to get a job and answer to a master. With all due respect, that's not the kind of life I'm after. I'm the author of my book and I'm still writing chapters. Yeah, street so dirty, so I gotta stay clean. I go to gyros, what the is a saline? Vince told me never let these play me. I play dumb, but I'm a long way from crazy. He from Tampa, but he coming like he Jay-Z. No cap, the microphone, the only thing that saved me. Without rap, I probably end up going crazy. I be doing never cease to amazing. Got slow, I got a job, I ain't lazy. I signed a deal, but sometimes it still feel like I ain't made it. Wayne to be on my mind, and I can't got that shit crazy. I'm coming in the game strong like I'm Big Baby. Oh, I've been on my grind all week. If I told them what I'm doing, then they wouldn't believe. I've been dropping tracks and feeling pain on. So I got PTSD, I see my partner now. Yeah, I've been fighting demons.
Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. All right, let's take a look at the Mavericks. So Dallas will get the first possession. Pass to Doncic. Going inside. And Doncic hammers it home.
At 7-3, Porzingis with no trouble seeing over the defense. Excellent pass and a very unselfish play.
Now here's Paul. Here's Crowder. And stolen by Porzingis. It's Bullock on the wing. Back to Doncic. To the middle. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
You got to stay in front of Porzingis, especially when he rolls out of the pick and roll. Even though that's not a guarantee, you're going to stop it.
And it's Paul off the drive. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it from the top of the key. Powell pulls it in.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But if you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Now here's Paul. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Bridges outside. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
At the line for the Mavericks.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Here's Booker. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Doncic outside. Pass to Bullock. Doncic outside. Outside Porzingis. Over Paul. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Porzingis with a soft jump shot there. Nice touch.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Illegal screen.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Now here's Doncic. An important score for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Pass to Porzingis. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Porzingis has got 6 points. Phoenix calls timeout. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Making a change here. Boy, some coaches starting to feel the hot seat now, Grant. You think players are aware when that's the case?
No question, B.A. I mean, with how the present media is, it's impossible not to notice. But some coaches will discuss it and be open and transparent about it. And, of course, some coaches won't ever bring it up.
How smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc, he nails it.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Brown. Back to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And so here's Phoenix. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. And he comes up with a bucket.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Now here's Brunson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Maxi Kleber.
And he gets that one.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Johnson. Outside Booker. Booker drawing the double. Here's Johnson. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Yeah, good luck getting a shot over the 7-foot, 6-inch tall wingspan
Assistant
of Kristaps Porzingis.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
16 seconds left now in the first quarter. Outside Porzingis. Offline with a 3. And here's Payne outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Dallas ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Here's Porzingis. Pass to Ntilikina. Back to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Defense right now looking for the off switch on Porzingis. It's not to be found.
Here's Johnson. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
Pass to Ntilikina. Now Porzingis. Covered by McGee. Porzingis is doubled. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the Mavericks now. Brunson with it. Defended by Payne. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Jalen Brunson.
Porzingis showing you what he can do if he gets that close. The big man up big time.
All right, look who's
timeout call, the Suns. And as the coaches draw up their strategy. The players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Paul. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Down low. Here's Ayton. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And here's Doncic. Pass to Powell. It's Finney-Smith with the drive. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot, and will go to the line. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
For three, Powell. That won't go. This is his first shot of the game. Right side, Paul. Lets it fly. And it's Phoenix with another.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Powell. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Powell's got his first points of the game.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Paul. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Powell. And here's Doncic outside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Now here's Paul. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Chalk up 2 there.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Dallas calls timeout. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your son's dancer.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Doncic. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
It's Booker on the wing. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Booker's got 8 points.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bullock. His first shot coming late. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Left side Booker. And another basket for Phoenix.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Inside. Here's Doncic. Another one falls for Dallas.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
It's Booker on the wing. To the paint. Here's Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Ayton's gotten 4 this quarter.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
To the inside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they doubled up Doncic. And that one good. Powell's got his second basket.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
Outside Booker. It could go. No good on the buzzer beater. And so we wrap up the first half. The Mavericks on top, up by 15. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So it's Phoenix now. 15-point game. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Every time he gets going like this, somebody's going to talk about that 70-point game he had in Boston. It's not going to be me.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Down low. To the paint. Here's Bullock. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
It's Booker on the wing. A shot from the high post. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
On target from range.
3-point field goal.
Porzingis has got 17.
Well, this is where his perimeter game just becomes dangerous for the opposition. Your defense extends out, and he can still bury those shots.
Here's Booker. Goes back up. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first.
Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. A lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
So both teams making some changes here. And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
To the middle. Ayton. Outside for Booker. Tries again. It's rebounded by Ntilikina.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Left side Porzingis. And Ayton pulls it down. Boy, the Suns are struggling. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Lots of times you don't mind fouling a big, but Ayton's a solid foul shooter.
So both teams changing it up here.
2 minutes.
Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times, tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. It's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity. And Conley is a guy that truly embodies that.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns.
And the Suns making a change here. Brunson with it. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game.
Cameron Payne.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Shooting.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Booker. And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleber.
Maxi Kleber.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside Booker. Looking to end the run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Tipped. They get it back. Booker drawing the double. Another shot. And it's Bridges laying it in.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
Doncic with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Ntilikina gets the bucket.
Assist goes to...
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Payne. Out to the right wing. It's Booker on the wing. 14 points for him.
Devin Booker.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Now here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. Hardaway on the wing. Pass to Doncic. To the middle. From 7 feet. Ntilikina gets the bucket.
Ntilikina can make some noise around the rim at that size.
Outside Booker. From the high post. Offensive board.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More to... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Doncic. Well, Brent, there are over 50 NBA players from the continent of Africa or with family ties there. And the NBA's investing in Africa's infrastructure for basketball.
Well, they're building courts there. The league is going to grow there. And I think within 5 years, BA, we're going to have an influx of talent and a player who's going to come in to the NBA and make a huge impact.
From the top of the key, here's Johnson. No good there. Good D by Doncic. The Mavericks on offense. So it'll be 2 free.
Is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you cannot relate. This feel like plaques out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kinda straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate. Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition. What a competition. I've been searching lately. I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crowning. I need my whole hood to see this. The trees and the sun beaming, nice breeze. I clean the whip and hit the strip. You seem to miss the scheme with this. And leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read he don't seem legit. He don't seem to fit. A tail, I can see the fin. Beware, knowing he pretend. Aware, that be sneaking in. Prepare for who was peeking in. During boss talking, now they see the win. The season in for reaching in the peak is something unseen. I can put the pen for ink and see these rappers shrink whenever they mention me. Leave it in the piece. Be still, I need a refill of decent. Cheek drill a master, we feel your actions don't match your active people. Back and start the rapper, be still the ratchet just happen. Craft the deep will, your faction so whack. I'm rationally skilled and most won't call that, but we will. I'm master free will and 83 wheels and pass it. Been crashing, be still and patch the street still can't match a G will go into we. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know. Is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me. I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that and they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do this for the city, the one you can lean on.
Hey, when it come to you, issue with trust. Won't let no one get a piece of your love. Yeah, base it on loyalty, base it on us. I ain't the picture perfect type, but I'm making it up. You say you want a bad, flip it, I can't get enough. I'm rich alone, but when I'm with you, I'm bitter as forbidden fruit on apple juice. Can I sip on the cup? Mix it with some. You chosen. It up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Girl, you chosen. Sound is in the air, no, you can't bring no phones in. We walk in and they're like, what's all the commotion? No, he can't step a foot in here if we don't know him. Treat you special, girl, I hit you with the roses. Can't stand your boyfriend, he too controlling. You get along better with me. Up when you open.
Girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Yeah, what up? Yeah, brand new rollie got you frozen. 2 more, got that. She wanna go up, don't provoke him. Like she voting. I like when you talk that to me. Ain't nothing new, but you know how to do it to me. We can make a and a rapper, you the got a ninja jacuzzi. She love me like Lucy. I'm a dog like Snoopy. And you sweating out your weed, rich, I ain't cheap when I like what I see.
Girl, you chosen. It up when you. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
I told them that I would be classy. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat like I showed them the aces. No need for the brace, we tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done beat cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here, I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See in the crop top when the block hot, tell her come here. Telekinesis. Everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary, if only it running my block. #1 draft pick, they watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion, you think I just ran in the pot. I do this for me, I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams, till everyone is filled, they never stop. I want you to win, we never gonna lose, we never gonna fold. We only get stronger, them levees gon' hold. Even in the rain, carrying lows, positivity till it turn into blows. I am one with my destiny. I give you my all, the best of me. And I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of three. And I'm on my chef career, smell it from the mezzanine. Cooking comp is my specialty. Know I got the recipe. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just
I put my all in it,
fly.
I'm authentic, I'm raw with it. I'm a call a mortician, coming back like Jordan, I'm 4/5 in this ambition. Cooking in the kitchen, in a pop missing, in a shop mission. No, I'm hissing, I do not listen. From the block tripping, I stop wishing. Pulling off the lot with the top missing.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg. And Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Last outing for Minnesota, the loss to the Lakers. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Here's Beverly after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Here's Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Paul. And Ayton gets double teamed. Vanderbilt with the rebound. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Here is Edwards after the Suns pick up two. Driving inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards, a part of the class that needed more time, though.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
Here is Edwards following the basket by DeAndre Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Now, here is Russell. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the double.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Here is Edwards. 11 points in the game.
Anthony Edwards.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Russell. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
It's Edwards on the wing. Driving in. And no good that time. The Suns leading. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? With that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just see them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Phoenix with the ball. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a three-point game. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Guys, they deserve a lot of credit for not losing focus and letting one slip away. They came to play every time, and I expect that'll be the case tonight.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now, here's Beverly. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after that.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
That's to Beverly. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Reed. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession.
Timberwolves substitution. Taurean Prince.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Now, here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
DeAndre Ayton, he has been the guy making things happen for the Phoenix Suns. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
Here's Beasley driving to the basket. Second chance shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on 8.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
That one is off.
And one thing about Naz Reid, he knows how to play within himself.
You're absolutely right, Greg. He doesn't force shots. Rarely takes any shot that's contested. That's why his efficiency is so good.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. B.A., thank you. And the dunk by Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker, so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Beasley outside. Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Prince. A Crowder pulls it in. Suns lead by 10. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Just such grip on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw no good for Ayton.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Here's Edwards. Here's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
2 shots. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Paul outside to the inside. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. Edwards looking it over. Outside, Towns. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. Beasley with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And stolen by Ayton. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Paul outside. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Minnesota making a switch. It's Edwards on the wing. Paul with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. The tray. Suns keep it alive. Here's Crowder. Back to Bridges. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Bridges got the lead up to 12 now for Phoenix. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Bridges. For 3, Okogie. It's hauled in by the Suns. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
baller since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the... Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that... My auntie was getting the education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I'm digging your... She digging me too. We digging each other to shovel the crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and playing it smooth. Breaking the rules. Keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy, don't knock on my groove. You used to with... You stuck on my shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter. I'm keeping it cool.
So we have been getting more and more feedback that there was this huge portion of the player base that loved playing in the park, loved playing 3-on-3, and maybe we weren't representing, finding the best players in the world in that mode. With such an active community there, we thought it made a lot of sense for the 2K League to be connected to that community. And so that's why we opened up our competition this upcoming season to include both.
Now you're saying that we're going to have a 3v3 champion and a 5v5 champion.
That is absolutely.
There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, James Harden moved past Larry Bird on the career points list. Harden said, passing one of the greatest ever is a great honor. I just got to continue to build because at the end of the day, I want my name to be mentioned with those greats. Well,
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In at the forward positions, Warren and Sabonis. And there's Miles Turner. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
MP passes to Sabonis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by MP. On up the court.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Down low, it's deflected. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Sabonis. Pass to LeVert. Now here's MP. Five on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's McConnell. There's Sabonis. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Sabonis has got 7 points.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Mills. Out to Harris. The three. And no good. And Indiana will come the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Pass to Mills. Shot to stop the run. Good. Harris gets the assist.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
MP from deep three-point land. The three-pointer no good. And it's Ennis with the ball for Brooklyn. It's a 14-point game. Bembry kicks to Mills. There's the lob to the hoop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. McConnell's scanning the floor. Now, here's MP. Defense is right there. Sabonis, the pass to McConnell. Brooklyn with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
You know, Karis LeVert really delivers exactly what you want from a guy at his position, which is points.
Right. For Karis, it's about capitalizing on every opportunity the defense gives you. He's got enough range to complement an elite driving game. This is a guy who can get you a bucket when you need it.
Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pacers leading by 9. The pass to LeVert. The dish to MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 5 now.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
55 seconds left in the first. Harris kicks to Bembry. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
MP. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 11. Ennis passes to Bembry. We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here's Mills for 3. And the Nets another 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to MP. To the paint, here's Craig. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Mills. Here's Ennis. Off target at the rim. And so it's Miles Turner making things happen for the Indiana Pacers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA.
I just go back to being in my backyard and...
Oh, it is indeed. The English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Craig, with the ball in his hand.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Bembry out there with Ennis. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Mills. And it's Claxton in at the center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've shown some real tenacity on the boards, and it's turned into a lot of second chance points.
Bembry misses.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
MP with it, now guarded by Ennis. And Jeremy Lamb, the bucket on the assist by MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game. And it's Mills with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets, down by 15. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's a call. It's on Indiana with the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
James Harden, he's checked in for Benton. The Pacers also with a sub. Turner's checked in for Torrey Craig. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. And with that shot, the Indiana leaders got back down to 14 on those points from Ennis.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
MP passes to Brissett. He gets it in there. Brissett's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Harden outside. Lets the 3 fly. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. So for the Nets, Millsap comes.
Substitutions on the court. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, James Harden. And at the line, one time.
Free throw good, James Harden.
And a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately, his rebounding.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Harden. He lobs it up. An emphatic LU jam.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
MP outside. Inside. Sabonis, the pass to MP. Sabonis trying to get open. They retain possession. Tries again, and he knocks down the jumper. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Pass to Mills. Here he goes. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. In the corner, it's MP. Back to McConnell. Shot clock at 6. MP looking around. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. MP's got 10 points.
And good understanding by MP. Gets to his spot and gives his team some floor spacing.
Here's Ennis. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from LeVert. MP outside. Craig kicks to LeVert. Now, here's MP. Defense right on him. And MP throws it down.
Proving how effective he can be in these sets. MP reads defenses well in the pick and roll.
Harden dishes to Mills. To stop the run. No good. Shot missing. So the Pacers will take it the other way. McConnell passes to Craig, and the shot goes down. He's got 12.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Bembry. Into the lane, and he dunks it down.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
McConnell kicks to MP. Now the pass to Craig. Back to MP. Fires the three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And this shot is well within MP's wheelhouse. You got to guard him better than that.
And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. And so it's Indiana with a huge... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Malcolm Brogdon.
Substitutions for the Pacers.
Mills with it. 12 points for him. Passes it to Irving. Back to Mills. There's the triple. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
To the inside, Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, it's really special watching Miles Turner put it all together on the offensive end. He's doing work right now.
Claxton the pass to Mills. Pass to Bembry. Fires for three. And the Nets, another three.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
McConnell passes to MP. To the middle. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Now here's Mills, covered by MP. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
But he has to be careful guarding MP. He's skilled at finding ways to attract contact while shooting.
Shooting two.
He doesn't get the second one. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Pass to Irving.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
MP outside. And it's off from three-point range. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Irving against MP. LeVert in the corner. Back to MP. Shoots it. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 17 now. 1:07 left to play in the third. And Mills kicks to Bembry. Irving against McConnell. Lets it go from 14. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, sometimes it's about shot selection. And Kyrie Irving finds the weakness in the defense consistently.
Back to McConnell. The pass to MP. Here's the three. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Irving against McConnell. The three from Mills. Craig pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The three from MP. Mills with the rebound. 3-on-3. He kicks to Irving. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
You wonder what the defender who has to check Kyrie Irving on a nightly basis is thinking, because when he's dialed in, there's no checking him.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. Thomas is out there with Mills. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Griffin in at the 5. Johnson. And he overshot that one, missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
MP passes to McConnell. MP outside. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Jackson kicks to MP. From downtown, on his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And it's clear how talented a player MP is. When he takes over like this, boy, he is fun to watch. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And here's MP for 3. Sinks the triple. MP's got 26.
And what a competitor this guy is. MP loves coming right back and dropping a 3 of his own.
Thomas up top. He's covered by McConnell. Kept alive. Here's Johnson. Lays it up off the glass. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Thomas against MP. And the Pacers another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And Mills kicks to Johnson. Thomas against MP. Fires from 14. Thomas, good.
Now that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
McConnell passes to MP. For the 3. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 17 now, just in the second half. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Mills passes to Thomas. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Mills passes to Griffin. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Thomas has it in the corner. It's good from long range. Thomas got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Nets.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Three-pointer. MP, no good. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Thomas. Passes to Mills. Poked away. MP against Thomas. Here's Johnson. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Pacers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. McConnell finds MP. Launches a three. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 35.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
To the paint. Goes back up. And Johnson puts it in. Johnson's got 8 here in the quarter.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Hey, right here. MP outside. Lets it go with a three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Mills looking it over. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Nets have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Here's Thomas. Chalk up 2 there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
McConnell passes to Holiday. Jackson down low, defended by Griffin. MP fires from way outside. Tries yet again. And Jackson gets it to go.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Mills passes to Thomas. Back to Mills. This one for 3. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
McConnell passes to MP. Shoots the 3. A second chance effort. And there's a nice layup by Craig.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Mills can't hit.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
MP outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And Indiana's shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Holiday dishes to MP. From past the arc, the three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 41.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Here's Thomas. The Pacers pull it in. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Brown. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Hands it from downtown. Mills has got 12 points in just the second half.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
MP from deep three-point land. And Jackson throws it down hard.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
And Mills kicks to Johnson. Dishes it to Griffin. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. In the corner, it's MP. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Mills passes to Thomas. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
Outside Griffin. Pass to Thomas. Going inside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now, here's MP. Jackson kicks to McConnell. MP. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, powerful finish. That's the intensity MP brings. Fire.